Hey guys, this is Edwin again here, and today I'm just going to go over the progress I'm at with the website, what I've done, and then also if there's any time, I'll just go ahead and start working on it and go over my thought process as to what I'm doing, that whole thing. But as of right now, where I'm currently at is, as you can see here I got the header, the content under there, picture of me and Tim, a little form people can fill out for their details we need, name, email, property address, etc. We go down here, we've got the first section of the website. The last thing you need is another problem. We've got a distressed lady here. Next thing is solution designed for your needs. We got Tim and Pace Morby here. I've got a few things. So none of this is final as I'm going through this. And when I did write all this on here, I realized that there's way too much content. This is a lot. This is really overwhelming. So I'm definitely going to trim all this content down because it's just too much. And I just know people are not going to read all that. But this is kind of the layout I have, the design I had in mind. So obviously why choose us. I have a few things here going over why people choose us. I have a few things that I want to highlight when people work with us. So obviously we exceed your expectations, your needs come first, your experience is our priority, your trust matters most. Basically focusing the attention on the reader, the person who we're targeting. They're the main focus, not us. And then obviously the testimonials we have from here, Bianca Vargas, Stacy Thompson, Mike Britton. With the testimonials, one thing I'm always seeing over and over is people are really quick and easy to just screenshot, copy and paste a testimonial, and pretty much that's it. You know, people might say great service or people treating me good, you should work with them, but one, it obviously develops credibility, backs up that, hey, you're known, you're definitely doing this right. Definitely does that, but outside of that, it doesn't really provide much. I mean, you know, if you're going through testimonials and people are basically saying the same thing, then why are you going to read all that? You get the point, like, hey, this person is known, they're trusted. Okay, but what I want to do with this is I actually want to put testimonials on here that people want to read. They actually go through this and they're like, hey, this kind of caught my attention. I actually go out of my way and read what this person's experience was, rather than just going through this person was great, recommend, they sold my house quick, I recommend them, they were great, and it was easy. Like, you know, it's just super simple things that doesn't really provide much value outside of, you know, it provides credibility. So in this case, with what I did here, basically with each testimonial, I intentionally wrote a caption on there that reflected their best experience working with us. So in this case, I really wanted to highlight with Bianca, they made everything easy. Obviously, when you're working with buyers, in this case, us, you want to know, hey, is this going to be an easy process? Difficult? Are they going to really offer me what I want? Are they actually going to come through with what they said? Those type of things. So with each of these testimonials, in this case Bianca, I really wanted to target something that kind of knocks down or hits at that objection people would have. So they made everything easy. As you can read here, she just goes over her experience of how friendly we were and how smooth the process was. Next thing for Stacy, I really wanted to highlight the fact that we offered tailored offers to these sellers to make sure that they don't have to worry about being lowballed or giving them a number that just disrespects them, wastes their time, and just overall loses confidence in this entire process. Not even only with us, but with everyone else. And then with Mike, here I just wanted to highlight, we keep our word, we deliver, and our focus is on them. So I just wanted to highlight those few things to kind of overcome slash go ahead and from the start, pick at that thing that they have in the back of their mind of, can I trust this person? Are they really gonna deliver? That type of thing. And obviously I wanted to show their pictures on here to make them see it's a real person, that it's just not just a faceless testimonial with not really much power, or lack for a better word, oomph. It doesn't hit as hard when you just have a blank testimony and there isn't really a person that you can see behind it. So we have them here. Here I have our 5-step process as to how our offer process works. So what I did here is go over, like I said, this is a lot. I acknowledge that, and I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna trim it down because it's just way too much. People are gonna get overwhelmed. But basically, main thing is step 1, initial consultation, 10 to 15 minute call. Right here, I really let it go through what happens and why it's important. 2, property assessment, same thing. 3, custom offer development. 4, review design. And 5, closing on their terms. And then this picture is still in the air, but I just wanted to demonstrate this is their journey. This is where they really develop and take direction as to where they want to go with getting an offer that really meets their needs. And then here, I'm gonna put a call to action to go over, hey, just a reminder, click on here to schedule your appointment with us, that type of thing. I just haven't put anything there yet because I'm still gonna go back and trim down everything. And while I'm trimming down everything, I'll go ahead and add that. And then I wanted to go ahead and put these 5 points of our guarantee when these sellers work with us, to just add more credibility, more trust in us developing that battle of, are they gonna actually look out for my best interest? So here we guarantee no pressure consultation. You're not gonna be pressured, not gonna be pushed. Ultimately, this comes down to what you want. Our offers are very transparent. We're not gonna hide anything. We're gonna be clear, honest up front. And referral to trusted experts. If ultimately, when we're working with you, we realize that this comes down to meeting your needs and doing something that not only we win, but you win. A win-win situation. If we ultimately deem that we can't achieve those 2 things, but most importantly, achieving what you need, then within our network, we will connect you to those other people that we feel would best fit what you need that we can't accomplish, versus giving you a terrible low offer that just wastes both of our times. Flexible closing and respect for your privacy, because obviously with putting in these details, I'm going to be honest, it is asking for some personal things, especially your address. That's not something that you really want to give out to anyone. So that's just one of our guarantees here. And just a couple more things I'm going to go over, which was basically what their life would look like. Well, what it is costing them by not working with us, and then what life looks like after working with us. These are still in progress. These are still work in progress. I'm not sure if I'm going to officially keep these, but just what I have on here. Call to action again here. I'm going to revise this. And then right here, shout out to my boy Andres Rios. He gave me an idea of creating some type of form people can interact with and feel more personal and more catered towards. So talking with Tim Yu, we came up with the idea of creating a form specifically targeted towards sellers who are not confident or sure that they're ready to sell. So basically we want them to click on this button here, take my free quiz, something along those lines. And we just go over a few things. They click on basically a quiz, seeing if they're ready or not. It will have some questions on there. Depending on what they click on and what they don't click on, it'll reveal to them, hey, looks like you aren't ready or you are ready to sell. If you aren't ready to sell, you should go over these few things, make sure those are checked out. And if you feel confident in that, then you're ready to make the next step towards scheduling a call with us, or not even with us. It doesn't have to be us, but just in general, being ready to sell and take those next steps forward. And then areas we serve. Right now, the target is the entire state of Kentucky. Once this is proven to work, once our concept is proven to work, we're going to replicate this exact same thing in target states like Texas, Tennessee, Ohio, all of the above. This is going to go nationwide. I just have here some of the major cities / towns in Kentucky. And here, just another reminder to fill out the form to work with us. And then here, just some details about who you are. This is definitely going to be revised as well. I just wrote something up with ChatGPT to put something there. And then just another small box of the header here. Why you're selling, success stories, all that stuff. And then copy right here in the bottom left. And then privacy policies in terms of service. That kind of looks like this. That's where I'm basically at as of right now. What I'm going to focus on is optimizing / just making this look better on mobile devices. So right now this is computer. This is how it looks like on tablets. Obviously this looks really wonky, so I'm going to go in here and fix this. And then phone as well. Got to make this look better for the phone. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and work on creating these pages here. Why you're selling, financial reasons, blah, 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 success stories, our company. If I click on that right now, there's nothing there because I still have to build that out, build the content, which shouldn't take that long at all. It's just copy and pasting what I've already wrote, which is this stuff here. Where is it at? Website final draft. So here, every single page here is hitting one of these. I've already wrote out the content on this. I just have to copy and paste, but I'm still gonna have to go back in there and revise this because same thing with the original homepage here. This is one of the things I wrote, and then actually putting on a website, it's just way too much, too overwhelming. So I'm gonna go back in there, trim it down, and just put out what really matters most, what really catches people's attention, and then just erase everything else that doesn't matter. But I've already wrote out the content for all this. It's just actually creating the page, making it look nice, and making sure it works across laptop, tablet, and phones. Okay, you're always going to come across tedious problems. I'm doing an adjustment on the desktop view of the website, but if I go on the tablet view, it ends up being super wonky and then it becomes a whole mess. So it's just a matter of it's tedious, but it's trial and error. You gotta fix this, but then it does this. You gotta tweak it here and there every time. Right there, it's just trial and error. Now when I do this, it should not affect this. It didn't, so I can make this bigger, change it how I need it to change. Okay, so obviously you guys can see here, this looks very, very awkward. I know I mentioned earlier that regardless, I'm still gonna go in here and revise all this because it's just way too much. But even if I cut down like 30% of it, it's still gonna look super awkward here. So what I'm thinking about doing is, what I can do with this program is I can actually hide this section for the tablet, and then I can create something else where maybe the text here is on top of the image, and then I have the content under here, and it'll take up this entire space rather than just one column. So that's what I'm thinking about doing right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and just do that and see what it looks like. Okay, so that'll be it for today. My camera light just died and it's getting close to 1, which means I gotta head to the sales job. But I'll be posting this weekly, showing you updates as to what I'm doing, and then we can take it from there. See you guys later.